We're still hanging out at the Auto Clearing Motor Speedway. Loud as anything here at the Speedway, but right now I'm joined by Jason, who has been a race car driver for 5 seasons now. So Jason, you are no stranger to driving race cars and this track. Tell me, kind of paint a picture for us. What are the feelings and the thoughts that go through your mind when you're behind that wheel at such a high speed?
Well, mostly it's adrenaline. You know, you get out there and you don't have a heck of a lot of time to think sometimes, but you just focus on the car ahead of you and where your marks are on the track and how you're going to get through the corners, and you're listening to your spotter and your crew chief giving you the information that you need, and just basically go and have a heck of a lot of fun.
Awesome, yeah, well, it looks like so much fun, and I do want to talk about a little bit, how did you get started in race car driving?
Well, I've always been a fan of racing, and you know, I've come out and I watched at the old Bridge City Speedway for years.
Awesome.
And you know, we got involved with sponsorship. The company I'm part owner in, we sponsored a car, and I ended up buying one of his cars, and never raced anything before, just jumped right into a late model and away we went.
And it just went from there. That's awesome. So now that you've done this for 5 seasons, could you imagine your life without race car driving?
I can't, but I'm sure my wife can. It takes up a lot of time,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of energy and commitment that goes into it. My son's actually started racing this year in the Bandolero, so we're trying to make it into a family thing, and that's what attracted me to the sport, was the family history in it. It's all generational. There's 3-4 generations of racers out here sometimes. It's phenomenal.
That's awesome. I love that. And talking about family, this is a great place to bring your family, even if you're not racing, for a little fun this summer. Why do you think people love coming to the Raceway?
I think people love to watch cars. Cars are a huge influence in our society, and people just love to come watch them race around, and I know everybody doesn't say it, but they're open for crashes, right? They like to see the carnage. The carnage is what they come out to see, but they like the great racing too, and they're going to see lots of it this season.
Yes, it's beautiful weather now, so all the better to get on that raceway. And you did mention about the carnage and how people do want to see that. What's it like? Have you been in one of those crashes before?
Unfortunately, we've had our fair share of crashes. I mean, one of the things they tell you when you first start doing this, if you're going to race, you're going to crash, right?
Yes.
So yes, I've been in several accidents, and you know, you put the sheet metal back on, and we have great safety. We've got all our safety gear with the Nomex driving suits, the shoes, the helmets. We all wear Hans devices. We take all the precautions that are necessary.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see a race this summer. I'm so very excited. This was one of the first things that I came to when I first moved to Saskatoon last August. So I'm super stoked for that. We will be talking to Ryan later in the show, and we're going to find out all about the upcoming races this month. And thank you so much. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Hope to see you out this season.
Yes, absolutely.